YouTube, what's happening? It's your guy, Not Your Average Trucker. Back at it with another video, coming to you on a Sunday. I think today is like March the 7th or something like that. Thought I'd upload a quick video, man. I'm actually out here on the highway. About to go pick up my grandson, you know what I mean? But a couple things I wanted to touch on. Had a couple people in one of my old videos where I was talking about Amazon. There's a couple people hitting me in the comments asking me about their new program, man, this freight partner program, and what I think about it. Y'all know me, man. I ain't really the first of all, I ain't the Amazon spokesman. It's people out here that do more Amazon than I do and know more about Amazon than I do. Currently, I got 5 trucks running Solo Ones, but it's guys out here, they got their entire fleet running Amazon. But anyway, this freight partner program, it's basically a program with Amazon that they supply you with a tractor, they pay for the fuel, and then in turn for that, you gotta get them a W-2 driver that's paid hourly with benefits, and you gotta insure the truck. So a lot of people, thinking it's a good idea, blah blah blah. Me personally, I don't really know about that. You understand? Because at the end of the day, you don't know what you're getting paid, one, until you actually sign up and you do the program. And 2, you got to use common sense, right? If they're supplying you with a tractor and they're also paying for the fuel for the tractor, I know a lot of the trucks, because Amazon is trying to be what they call that carbon neutral, like 50% of their fleet soon. So they're giving guys diesel trucks, but the majority of the trucks that people are going to be getting are going to be that compressed gasoline. That compressed gas or whatever, natural gas. But anyway, just me as a hustler, I know if somebody's giving me the truck and they giving me the fuel and all I gotta pay is insurance, it's gonna be something tricky with that, right? I don't personally know anybody that's doing the program, so I can't talk to you in reference on I can't talk to you in reference on what they paying. However, everybody that own a fleet know that the vast majority of your expenses is fuel and buying the equipment. So if they're taking care of both of those, and all you got to do is insure the truck and provide drivers for the truck, chances are they're probably not paying you what they're paying me. You understand? Whether they're even out or whether it makes sense to you is a whole nother ball game. You understand? But me personally, one, I like to keep my options open. Like, I do contracted freight for Amazon. However, at any time, once those contracts are up, I can put my trucks on other things. Because, like I say, I own tractors, I own trailers. So if Amazon, if my drivers are tired of doing Amazon, or the rates go down or whatever, I could do other things. Whereas if you join this freight partner program with Amazon, you can't do the other Amazon programs. Meaning, you can't use their load board anymore, and you can't do the short-term contracts, and you also can't, bid on long-term contracts, right? Because there's a lot of guys out here that got, small fleets, 5 trucks, 3 trucks, 1 truck, and they doing these short-term contracts with Amazon. That's the little stuff that pop up. It's like a month or 2 in advance, and you book them. The rates is low on them suckers, for the most part, because the rates go up the closer you get to the start date, and a lot of people don't realize that, and they booking them every Wednesday when they pop up. But when they first pop up, the rate ain't no good. Like, people don't have the patience to wait for it to mature, but that's another video for another day. But anyway, if you join they freight partner program, you don't have access to that anymore, right? So that means you're in their program, which requires you to they only want you, if you paying your drivers $10.99, you can't do it, because they only want you to have W-2 employees excuse me, you also have to pay them overtime after 40 hours, and you have to offer them medical and dental. Like, that's a part that, in order to sign up, they verifying all this. As well as, it's a lot of you guys that don't have your own parking or whatever. You just park in the street, or you parking at Lowe's or Walmart or whatever. You gotta have secure lots to park these trucks or whatever. So it's a lot of stipulations to it, right? However, once you join this program, that's what you at. So if you in there, you don't really like how it's going, because another thing is, when you join their program, they're sending you your tenders every week, but they're sending you 6 days worth of tenders. So each truck you get from them, I think the minimum to start, they want you to have like 3 trucks, and they're trying to get everybody to get up to like 10 or whatever. But in order to be in the program, you gotta have, that's the stipulations for the employees you hire. Plus, there's 6 days a week. Somebody like me, the contracts I get is for 5 days a week, meaning that driver gets to have 2 freaking days off. You understand? Whereas if you freaking with them, it's guaranteed 6 days. So you're talking about 6 days, 11 hours. So I'm assuming you gotta hire 2 drivers for each truck. I mean, that'll probably make more sense, because I don't know if one person is gonna want to work 6 days a damn week, 11 hours a day. Some people that's out here go-getters or whatever that might, but it just seemed like a lot of BS to it, because the main thing is you don't know what they paying until you freaking until you sign up. You understand? And the worst thing you can do is sign up and then find out the hard way that the Lowe's ain't paying what you think. I mean, it's all relative, right? Because the whole point of joining the Freight Partner Program is to scale your business. Meaning, it's virtually going to be a hands-off situation. You ain't looking for freight, because they sending you freight. They paying for the fuel, whether it's actual diesel, compressed gas, or whatever. They pay for it. They pay for all the maintenance on the truck. And it's just like, some things in life are too good to be true. If somebody's providing you all of that, plus they dictating how you pay your driver, they're not telling you how much you got to pay the driver, but going rate right now hourly for local drivers anywhere from $20 to damn $30 an hour. Plus you gotta pay them overtime after 40 hours, and you gotta offer them benefits. I mean, it's a lot to go into it. And if you're somebody that ain't been in business that long, you just starting out, it sounds like an easy way for you to hang yourself. You understand? Because you don't want a situation where after you pay your drivers and after you paying insurance and all that, you making $100 a day or something like that. It's not really worth your while, because even if you do get up to 10 trucks with them, and you profiting $1,000 a day, when you compare it to somebody like me, if I'm using 10 trucks, I'm profiting way more than that a day. So it's like, it's all relative. But it's a lot of people that's interested in the program simply because, and Amazon knows this, simply because of the fact that they're offering a free truck, pretty much. Now, depending on your credit situation, depending on how long you've been in business, is how much this insurance is going to cost. Because you got to understand, these are going to be brand new tractors, and if you getting these these vehicles that don't do diesel or whatever, these compressed gas, that costs more. So you about to be insuring a very expensive vehicle, and if you don't have no relationship with insurance people, or you just somebody that's just starting out, that insurance is going to be dumb high, B. Good luck. But just like anything in the world, man, if it's too good to be true, man, you might want to keep it moving. Because I can see both sides of it, man. If you got a fleet already, this dude is flying, B. If you got a fleet already, you could put your normal fleet on something else, and then just use Amazon as like a part-time hustle. But the problem is, like, say I joined that program, I got all my trucks and trailers. Those other trucks and trailers can't be on any other program. So that means the trucks and trailers I already have will no longer be doing Amazon, right? And then I will have to get the little renter fleet from Amazon, and that would be all I could put on Amazon, and my other tractors could do other things. So, you know, I don't know. But in a nutshell, would I do it? Hell no. I would not do it. However, I am not you, man. If it makes sense to you, you know, if you're trying to own a fleet, I guess own is a loose term. You basically subleasing the fleet. If that's something that makes sense to you, you know, good luck. I just, you know, if they're giving you the tractor as well as paying for the fuel, and they dictating how you pay your driver, I don't know, man. I just don't see it. I just don't see a scenario where they're paying you more than contracted carriers, because they're taking care of majority of the expense. So I don't see how it will actually be a worthwhile proposition. But again, that's all relative, because what's worthwhile to me might not necessarily, what's worthwhile to you might not necessarily be worthwhile to me. If it's a situation where you cool with, you know, just like I said before, making $100 a day off each truck, if you cool with that, hey, go, you know, do you, my man. But me personally, knowing what I know about trucking and knowing the value of a truck and what I can make off a truck, it just seems like there's better options out here, man. But again, there's a lot of people in the comments asking me about the Freight Partner Plus. So much so that I went ahead and sat through one of the Chime meetings to listen to it. I recorded it, man, but there's no sound on there, and I don't know if you can really, if I upload it, because it was you know, it's like a PowerPoint presentation, so I don't even know if you can actually, I don't know how y'all watching this on your you know, if you're watching it on a phone, a TV, a laptop, whatever. I just don't know if you would see the text, and being that there's no sound, I don't know if it'll be worthwhile. Maybe I'll sit through the class again and record it with sound. Maybe I'll do that. Let me know in the comments, man, you know, if it's something you're interested in, you know, I can do it. Because I could always just log into the Chime and walk away, let it record, and I don't have to actually physically sit through it. But it's your guy, not your average trucker, man. A lot of people in my comments asking me about that Freight Partner Plus. I mean, yeah, you know, when you hear the bullet points of no money down, they put you in a brand new truck, and they pay for fuel, you know, it might sound good to an untrained ear. But if you actually breaking it down, you know, I don't really know. You know, I don't really know if it's worthwhile. Not knowing, I mean, the wild card is how much are they paying? Because what they do is they give you a, you know, a rate card. So, you know, and whatever that rate card is, that's what you stuck for each truck. Each truck gets a rate card. And I, you know, being that I don't know what that rate is, it's hard for me to definitely tell you. But me having common sense, it's hard for me to say that they're going to pay you out the wazoo, because at the end of the day, they're providing everything. They're providing the tractor, they're paying for the fuel, and they're freaking giving you the freight. So I don't know, B. I don't know, B. If it's somebody out there that actually signed up for it, let us know how much they paying you. I mean, I see the trucks going up and down the street 100 miles an hour. Not literally, but I'm just saying I see a lot of them. So it's a lot of people that have signed up. Whether it's a good experience or not, I've yet to sit down with somebody that's actually done it. So, and then when I see the trucks riding by, because, you know, it's an Amazon truck, but they make you put the actual carrier's name and DOT on the side. And when you Google any of the DOT, or, you know, go to the Safer website and run any of these DOT numbers that you see on the side of these Amazon trucks, all of them are brand new carriers, right? So all of them is people that had one truck, or, you know, 0 trucks, or they fleet just started in 2019 or 2020. So they don't know no better anyway. You understand? I've yet to run the DOT number off the side of one of these Amazons and seen somebody that's been in business longer than 2 years. So having a conversation with them might not actually accomplish anything because they have absolutely nothing to actually compare it to. You understand? For all I know, they got their MC because they signed up with the damn program. So to each his own, man. You know, I ain't never gonna knock somebody out here trying to provide a way, because even if you're only making $100 a day per truck, if you got 10 trucks, that's $1,000 profit a day times the 6 days they making you work. You know, that's $6 grand a week, man. $6 grand a week is a lot of money to some people. You understand? Especially at times like this. So don't let me sink your battleship. You understand? But it's your guy, not your average trucker, cruising out here in North Carolina on 85 North, going up to pick up my grandson out in Greensboro, North Carolina. Shout out to everybody checking me out. Shout out to the road warriors out here working on the weekend. Shout out to all my nerds out here in these Teslas. All y'all dudes that like, you know, I've owned all types of vehicles, man, but I gotta say, I actually love these Teslas, man. I'll probably buy me another one before this year's out. Get you one, man. Word up. Shout out to everybody, y'all. Be easy, you heard?